What's up everyone, this is Ash, this is Mage Monsters 2. So what I wanted to do today is take a little break from impossible difficulty. Let's do something very overkill. We're going to use a very powerful character with a 90% benefits to tier 1 for general updates who basically are melee units, right? So that's kind of what I want to do. I've used her for a couple builds. And there's one in particular I want to do, so let's do that. We're going to need the Demon Commander. And we're going to bring back the Imp Church, the Church of Imp. I'm only going to do it on this difficulty because I tried it many times on Impossible, which I'll put at the end of the video or something, the montage of that. Didn't work out. It was very difficult. But I think it's doable. It's just not doable on the hardest difficulty. So let's go ahead and get back into it. Mostly because, I feel like the best strategy for possibly getting a win on Impossible is just archers. Believe it or not, archers just seem like the go-to. Maybe I'm actually making a mistake, and maybe crossbow units might be a good go-to also. So maybe I'll try for another victory on that. I'm not sure. But for now, we're going to go with some imps. So let's just get us a lot of demon imps, probably a couple hundred. I mean, this is an easier difficulty, right? This is the easiest difficulty we could play as. So once I get those imps upgraded, they should basically kill everything possible. Like, it should be very simple for them to do. Okay, so let's get more demon imps. I want to get it to 50 as quickly as possible. Really, the strategy here is to give the hero like 0 upgrades, right? If I can do that, it keeps popping up with some and I keep taking them. But I just want to get so many imps that we swarm the enemies here. This is supposed to be an imp, the Church of Imp limelight here. Just kind of an example of what we discovered. Imps are very powerful. They're very, very powerful. Even on Impossible, I got very far with these dudes here. All right, let's see. Church of Imp, let's go. Get a bunch of these guys. I think the problem I had was actually I died on stage 30. And that was when basically the Angels of Death, there was 8 of them. So there wasn't much I could do at that point. They just dominated the map and kind of took care of business. All right, let's get back into there. So we have so many imps here, and they do so much damage every time they die. So, I mean, it's good for them to die. It would be nice for me to get like a full synergy, right? So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and get the next tier. Go again. I'm gonna need the full synergy so it makes them a little bit stronger. They can do, become skeletons when they die, which would be great news. All right, so let's do some attack speed. They actually are pretty heavy hitters. For tier 1, doing 8 damage is actually pretty good. So we need to get the demons are here. And now I just need the claw dude. By the way, I had a very good run with the claw dude too. Okay, go. Claw dude with this character right here is pretty nice because they scale with damage, right? So she does, she has a percentage increase for that. I think, what is it for tier 2 units? It is 65%. So they have a huge advantage because you can upgrade them to like 120% from melee upgrades. And then with her too, it basically can one-shot like everything. The only problem, of course, is range units in that case. Let's go ahead and get some health for these dudes because it makes so much sense to get health, right? So we do have the only synergy we can get with demons. And that is, tier 3 is the highest we can unlock with her, right? She can only get up to tier 3. So that's unfortunate, but that's cool too. And tier 3, 40%. Okay, so let's get more imps. I'm just hearing the chat right now for a live stream. Just imps, imps, imps. We're doing it. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna get her some evasion just because I do need to keep her alive for this to kind of work. So maybe some evasion, maybe if health. But she's definitely not the priority here. Not at all. The only priority is the army of the imps, which needs to be at 200. Like at least 200 units. And I probably need to get them some more armor so they can kind of survive against range units a bit more. I mean, 99% chance this is going to be a victory. Let me see. Do you have... Okay, I'll take the... I'll just max that out real quick. Do you have... here we go. And you guys are maxed out. Yeah, 120. Let's go ahead and build them up some armor real quick. We're going to take a little deviation here. Get them to 5 armor. Get them to 19. That's not too bad. At least they can survive range a little bit further. You know, which is good because that's kind of the thing. I just need them enough armor to be able to take a couple range hits before they die. Alright, let's go and get Sicaria some health here. And boom. Boom. Another thing that might be good is possibly evasion with imps too, like an elvish evasion so they could like evade a lot of these arrows too. But it's okay. We have so many that they just get replaced and the other ones could just run in. And they're kind of like grunts, really. Which is great news for us. Okay, so here's where things start to get interesting. We have our first bosses. You know, I could get armor piercing, but there's no point because they're going to get damaged anyway, right? I mean, technically, yeah, actually that's probably a good idea. I'll do armor piercing next. I'll get like a human synergy and synergize these guys with it. I can only get a certain amount of synergy though because of restrictions we have. Alright, so let's go ahead and start getting us some human units. A swordsman here. And we're going to need tier 3 for the next one, though. It's kind of the problem there. Alright, let's go. I'm not sure if it's worthwhile, but we do have the dragons coming up pretty soon. It might be good to have. A little bit more armor. 105 here. And we have human synergy. Now we just need synergy research. And we need beast to have human way. Or sorry, demons to have human way. That's what I meant to say. Here we go. So we got 1 tick into it. We need 1 more tick into it, which we could probably do at this stage here. And then we're looking good for our synergy. Boop, 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 boop. Nice. Good job. Oh, I do want to get that armor up too. It would be very important to have. Alright, so let's see. Demons human way. Phase 2. Here we are. So now they got some armor piercing abilities in that mix. Alright, so let's get our melee armor up a little bit higher. And we can get us 1 more imp, it looks like. Okay, imp army's looking a lot better. A lot better. I'm not relying on any spells or anything else. I'm just doing straight imps. Because this is something I wanted to try. And I thought it would be pretty funny. You know, and I'm sure it's going to go well. We'll find out for sure, though. Okay. So let's go ahead and get more units. And let me see. What else do I want to do? I want to get the armor up, right? That armor was not at 10 yet. I do need to sort my my thing, too. I should have did this a long time ago. I still make that mistake pretty often. I'm sure I'm not the only one, right, guys? Right? I hope not. Ash is the only person that plays this game that doesn't set it to melee only instantly. Yeah, that's probably true. I wouldn't put it past anything. Alright, come on guys. Take out these dudes. So I have seen in the comments that some people don't like me playing this normal because I'm capable of doing it on the harder difficulties. Yeah, but you know, sometimes when you are just full of loss, it's nice to have just a surefire victory with overpowered units. You know what I mean? That's just kind of fun sometimes to see if like some base level thing will work. And it's fun for new players too because then they can learn some strategies. Just a thought I have there. Plus, at some point, this was suggested by the developer, I am going to build a tier list. Thing about the tier list is it's going to be really about different difficulties. Because what works on impossible difficulty, what heroes are better there, maybe not as good on normal or vice versa. You know what I mean? It might be the other way around. Alright, so these guys are going to get annihilated by my army of ants. They absolutely did. Let's get some melee life still there. Okay, and I think we're pretty good. I don't know why I would do that. Why would I re-roll on an imp? Why would you do it, Ash? Alright, so I need to get to 200. That's the goal. Let's go. So we're on level 20. These guys don't stand a chance. They got imped, bro. Alright, so melee lifestyle. So this exact same strategy on impossible most likely will not work. Mostly because of what happens at the end of the run, you know what I mean? Like, even early on, it gets very difficult to do. Just focusing only purely on imps does have limitations. Okay, so let's go in here. And, I mean, I could prove that point too. No problem. I will gladly try this same strategy on a harder difficulty. To show those struggles. I think I actually did that in some of my recordings I did earlier. So I might attach that, I don't know. There's a melee lifesteal. Come on, more imps. You can't go wrong with tons of them. I mean, by default, they always will do, I mean, I had to do some upgrades, but they always will do 120 damage no matter what, right? Well, except for if things are armored, but that's why we have human synergies to kind of pass that a little bit. So these guys have wiped a couple of my runs on impossible. They're pretty difficult. But of course, we're fine now. Okay, and now we're up against our good old Angel of Death. Crazy unit. Crazy dude. We're crazier, right? We're crazier. We're doing something I don't know. How many people do this? Probably not very many. Okay, let's go. Get him, buddy. Done. He's done. I mean, I figured this was gonna work on normal, to be perfectly frank. I mean, why wouldn't it, right? It'd be kind of crazy for it not to. Okay, and then let's go with this one. Not enough. I have 230. We have to get the 250, possibly even 300, if that's possible. I'm pretty sure it is. I think these guys will even survive an in-game for quite some time. But is there a point? Probably not. Probably not, because we're on normal difficulty, so I can survive on in-game all day, but at some point, I gotta switch over back to the bane of my runs. The only things I don't have completed is a victory with a couple of these guys. A couple of these, including this one. Sicaria does need a victory. Alright, so things get interesting now. Look how quickly we're able to damage these dudes. Yes, I have some units dying, but they turn into soldiers. Alright, you're gonna go into the back lines and then go back. Just a little bit of a distraction. The dragons are dead. Boom, dead on arrival. GG, too easy. For sure. Alright, let's get us some more demon imps here. We're gonna get that army to 300. It would be amazing when that happens. Let's go. Let's go. We're being snowballed so hard right now, and that's not the what. That sounds weird, actually. That sounds weird. I'll never say that ever again until I will. Which probably I'll forget immediately and say it again. Okay, come on, Sicaria. Chop them up. That's your only goal here, is to chop them up. But I mean, to be realistic, in a real life situation, I'd be terrified of this many demon imps running at me. I'd be absolutely terrified, you know. So apparently these dragons here have cleave, right? Let's see. Yeah, I guess 60 armor too. Yikes. 60 armor, but against 285 demon imps. Good luck, buddies. We got you. Your armor means nothing to the imp army. The Church of Imp. Done. Melee life still. And we're going to go and get some more imps here. I wonder if I can get that number to 99. Demon 99 on top. That'd be pretty sweet, honestly. All right, 305. We did it. We did it. We're at 300 demon imps. What's the goal now? 400? We can do it. I think the ultimate end goal here is 500 demon imps. Just to completely see if I can destroy my computer, apparently. Is this possible? I think with in-game, we totally could do that. It's very, very viable. But I would have to do in-game shop. which you know, it might work. It might just work. All right, let's do some lifesteal here. We're gonna get a couple more units because that's all we invest in these days. We have invested into the Imp crypto, the Demon Imp crypto. I don't know if that's a real thing. Don't listen to that if it's advice in any kind of way, because I am 0% capable of giving any kind of advice for that. All right, come on, come on. Destroy these guys. They're in my face. We have one more level until we get to the crazy stuff. And I have survived with Sicaria until in-game 3. I have done it. On impossible, I should say. I mean, dude, wow, no surprise. On normal difficult, no, impossible. Okay, 345, let's go. 345 Demon Imps, maxed out upgrades. Well, maxed out with their character upgrades against a few Angels of Death. Very doable. So I'm going to try to replicate this probably in the same exact video. I'm not even going to clip in anything. I'm just going to do it probably in the same video. I'm going to try to replicate this if we win and put it on impossible. All right, so 350. Just keep going with it. Go, go, go. So basically, the only thing I've invested in is lifesteal and armor, but not even that much. 365, let's go. If we get a win, then I'll try to emulate this on impossible. Will it work? Probably absolutely not, I would imagine. Because things operate very differently. These guys would be hitting me a lot harder, and their health would be insane. So probably just gonna annihilate me long before this even happens. Look, they're already starting to dwindle in numbers right now, so are we gonna make it past in game 3? Who knows? It's getting dicey. Getting very, very dicey. We have demon bats here. We have some summoners. Where's Sicaria? There she is. Go over here, deal with these guys. Deal with this demon, deal with the summoner, and get out, get out. Alright, she's out. Go backstab this guy real quick. He didn't expect it. I'm using her to my advantage right now. Okay, and here's the end stage. We have a Angel of Death with their great AoE attack. That attack is really good. I wish I could summon these guys as units. They'd be so overpowered. Alright, where are you guys? Up here. Oh, get out of there. Get out of there. The heavy hitters came in on me. I don't want those guys anywhere near Sicaria. Go. Oh, get out of there. No. Alright, GG. She died. Well, they're all dying anyway. This is kind of what happened to me before. So you can't really get a victory depending on it. Even on impossible, it's pretty much the same. I feel like you just need something to deal with the back end over there. So maybe summoning some big demon dudes could work. But the problem with that is your summon can only max out at tier 4, right? And then you get no more advantage from her perks. So that's kind of an interesting scenario. I think I'm going to try it on impossible with crossbow units and see how far we can make it. Let's see. All right, we're going back in. Desert, impossible. And we're using Sicaria again. I need to get a victory with her anyway, so we're going to do this. So her perks, by the way, can use max, tier 3 max. That's it. Tier 1, 90% bonus from upgrades. Tier 2 is 65, and tier 3 is 40%. She only lifesteals when she's behind a unit or when she's not being attacked for 3 seconds. And she can only teleport. The teleport only works for her, nobody else. Alright, so very interesting. When you buy a unit, Sicaria gains +7 damage and 10% health. So when you buy a ton of units, just imagine the damage she does. You just really want to fill that screen with as many units as you can. Alright, so I'm going with Elven Archers. No, I'm not. I said I was going to go with humans, right? I was going to go with human. Well, having range units is also a good advantage. Yeah, let's do that. Just so I can start getting range upgrades right away. Let's do this thing. Let's do this thing. Let's get right to it. Okay, so range is a good one to get right away too. I can't upgrade this just yet. I think we're okay for now. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade probably more range. I want to get range to like 5, at least 5 as soon as possible. Okay, come on. Okay, I'm trying to keep her in the back to shoot from the back side of things. Let's go with critical chance. We're gonna unlock tier 2. Okay, so now I need some humans. I'm gonna go ahead and get some soldiers. Get you in the back line. Get you guys back here. Let's go. Making things interesting for sure. So I want them to be a distraction while she's sneaking up behind. Let's get some damage. Tier 2. No, we're gonna go with one other human. It's gonna be a blacksmith. Blacksmith is going in front line because they're a good frontline unit. And Elven Defenders is also going front line. Let's go. You need to move back a little bit. There you go. Now you can sneak in, kill everything. Alright, so melee lifesteal, sure. That's great to have for my melee units, which I'm not prioritizing them. Alright, so I think we're going to hold out here. I am going to need beast synergy. Probably. Oh, no. Oh, man, that's bad. That is bad news. Okay, let me get back to it. Alright, I'm back, so I kind of had to get back over here. So I have 24 archers, 9 of the marksmen. I level them both up to full for the upgrades. Now I'm just kind of working with attack speed and stuff like that. Attack speed and whatever else they might need, which is like crit and stuff like that. And then I have all these units to run in the front and kind of work through the crew. Keep her in the back as much as we can. Oh, she's dead, so that's great news. Yeah, and I just really need to get attack speed to be ridiculous. That's the main thing. Okay, so let's get some health for her. She definitely needs a few health upgrades because I don't think she's got anywhere near enough. Let's go ahead and get her like 5 health upgrades. Let's make it pretty crazy, actually, and get her some evasion advantage, too. I think her having, like, me having enough units and her having enough health are the 2 key things that need to happen here. Okay, and she can deal with this. Yeah, she's got that. No problem. Just keep getting her some health upgrades. And let's get some more armor-piercing marksman units. We need to get that number to like 20. And probably get more speed, too. Like, my speed's too low. These guys should be firing a lot faster. Like, we need a lot of units, and they need to fire super fast and be doing a lot of criticals. So, a lot of things to happen here. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, we're firing too slow, man. Range, upgrade units, speed. That speed needs to increase so much. It's going to be ridiculous. Okay, so I'm going to hold off on getting more units for just a moment. Go ahead and get her out of there. Going to pull her out of there again real quick. Get her into the marksmen. Their archers, yeah. I figured that would kill me, but at least it was a distraction. It got their health down quite a bit, so that's good. More stuff for her, and let's go with some damage. Some core damage is a good thing too. Some crazy speed, some crazy damage, just everything we can possibly get for these units. Okay, let's go. And of course, I need a lot of them. That's the main thing. Is just the number needs to be insane for this to really work. Okay, go back. There we go. Distraction. So if I can pull everybody back with that distraction, that's good too. All right, so 1.46, still not fast enough, man. You guys need more speed. The good thing about the speed, more so than like critical, is it's got that big percentage, right? And it especially helps out with the archers more than any other unit. Where is she, by the way? Where's my hero? Oh, there she is. Okay, almost dead. Oh man, I wanted to get her over in the back end before she died, but that's fine. We can take them out. Right, archers? Yeah, we got it. It's really the marksmen that we're getting it done. Let's go and get her evasion maxed out too, by the way. Let's just get that maxed out. That's going to help out quite a bit for her. And I have Elven Synergy already. Okay, good. Okay, so we need to upgrade damage, really, is going to be the big thing. My speed is okay. Just need more damage. And probably need more units. What I need is as much fire as we can. So I probably need to get just a bunch of archers, actually. Tons of archers. Here you go, some health. I clicked the wrong thing. Archers are 28. Crossbow units. Well, I get more archers for the buck, which makes them a little more useful in the grand scheme of things. I want to get 100 archers to 50 crossbowmen. And then I want to max out their crits too. Then we'll start pumping up damage and stuff like that. And then their speed needs to be... Both of them need speed under a second. There's got some damage. So right now... Oh, we're not doing under a second. Okay, so... The good thing about these guys is they have a little bit of armor, it seems like. And then they also have their, you know, their ability to hit through enemies' defenses too. Okay, let's get a little bit more attack speed. What are you guys at? It's 0.73, 1.29. Okay. So the archers are great for flanking the front, and these guys are good for taking out the armor target. So I feel like the two units together work out really well. Oh, dang it. Okay, I was hoping to keep them back. There we go. Stage 21 completed. Let's get her some more health, and let's go ahead and I need to get some more marksmen on the screen. And probably more crit chance would be a good thing, actually. And we'll get that to 15. Okay, and then let's go ahead and give her like a health upgrade. We should be fine taking out these guys because we have so many crossbow units with some speed advantages and stuff like that. You stay in the back. Okay, keep them over here. I'm probably going to need more frontline defense, to be perfectly frank on that one. So let's see, maybe some more blacksmiths in the front, some swordsmen, things like that to kind of hold people at bay. Maybe even demon imps might be a great thing, actually, because they have that whole advantage of dying. You know what I mean? Being dead is very advantageful for them. Takes out a lot of these units for me. Oh, don't want to do this too soon. Okay, there we go. Yeah, attack speed still seems a little lacking, guys. A little bit lacking. 1.1. Demon Imp, I do kind of want to upgrade you. See, it's more crit there too. And let's get her some more damage. Let's go. Can we do this? I'm just kind of doing random upgrades for the most part. Where is my hero? Get back. I don't want you to get toasted. Okay, you're gonna get toasted. That's fine. At least everybody's range for the most part, right? And they're doing pretty good with their range. Okay, crits are going to be insanely important here. Attack speed's important, but mostly crits. Like, I need crits, baby. Give me a lot of crits, and we're good. Let's go. Crits plus crossbow equals golden win right here. Get back. All right, go do your thing. Yep, no problem. They all took damage, but we also killed that enemy. No problem. All right, so let's go and upgrade our crit chance as high as we can. If we can max it out, I'd be very happy with that, but we cannot. Let's get some more damage. Let's do this thing. We need to get that maxed out before we get to the Angels of Death. And I need a lot more crossbow units. Like, look at this push. This is beautiful. But we need a good back-end defense here. Like, we need a lot more crossbow units, and we're dead. Not enough crossbow units. Maybe I should do only crossbows. What do you guys think? Just get the attack speed down pretty good and get only crossbow units. All right, so we're back on stage 21. I have 48 crossbowmen. They are doing pretty massive crits, man. My crits are like super high. 25.6. I think I need like 3 more upgrades in crit or something like that. But they have really good attack speed too, 1.24. Let's see how they do here. A lot of these dudes, they're just kind of annihilating everything. So I figure if I fill the map with these guys, then it doesn't matter if he dies or not, because they could just annihilate everything anyway. The range is a little lacking, I could tell. So maybe we need to do like 2 upgrades on range, and then let's max this crit. If we can, yeah, let's max out that crit. And then everything else is pretty much going into attack speed at this point. Attack speed and more units. And I think we should be fine. Let's go ahead and get her pulled back. Okay, she's fine. Alright, so really just tons of attack speed. Why? Because, I mean, think about it. What killed me last time? I think I just wasn't attacking far enough, and I wasn't doing enough crits with crit units like these guys. I probably want to get like 100 of these units, and I want to get enough of them to 100 of them minimum, so that way we can go into the end game and just be confident that we're going to destroy these dudes. We're doing pretty good on everything else right now. Attack speed's at 1.15. I want to get it to at least 1 second. At least. I mean, everything's a crit, so we're just killing it all. Once we shoot it, it's dead. I just need to make sure they're fast enough. Fast enough. Range is high enough. I guess I can get a little more damage too. Attack speed up. How you guys doing on speed now? 1.1. Okay, your speed's not going down that much. I don't know if it's worthwhile to keep upgrading. 1 point. Yeah, I think they're good on speed. So we're gonna focus in on everything else for a bit. Boop, boop, boop. Probably just more units at this point, right? Because I think the damage is good. We just don't have enough units staying alive. It's the problem, really. All right, let's see. Units. We're gonna go pump out as many archers as we can. Get our marksman numbers way up. Okay, so we have 72. They have 108 units. We should be completely fine here. This one did destroy me before. She got annihilated, but we're okay. Just hope my range and attack speed can dominate here. Yeah, we're fine. All right. I'll go ahead and put that point there. Let's go ahead and get more units. I'm hoping just tons of these guys is fine. Like, the front line is kind of weak, but it is what it is. Yeah, they moved up on us kind of fast there, didn't they? Okay, and then she's gonna fall. Oh no, she's not. I teleported her out in time. Good. So let's give her some more health. It's good that she, you know, has some good health too. All right, so we're gonna get a few more units in there. Now we're at 87. Nice. Okay, you stay back a little bit. Stay back. Stay back. I need these guys to get annihilated. If you keep running up, it makes it too hard. Range. Let's go ahead and get more units. I think that will pretty much be the only thing I need from this point out. I mean, damage is 36.2. I could probably get my damage to like 50 or something. All right, crit, crit, crits. Especially on these guys. These crits are amazing on them. Okay, you stay back. There you go. Lifesteal range. My range is absolutely fine. Let's do, I guess, more attack speed. Sure, if that's what you're going to put me up with. Okay, so we're going to take this to 100. And let's see, more damage. Let's get her damage. Their damage, not hers. Let's get their damage at 38.14. I don't think that actually gave me too much. Okay, give me like 2 points. But that's pretty decent. Look at how fast we're taking people down. Bye-bye, guys. Now we're in the end game, though. This is where things get a little bit interesting. Like, attack speed is king here for sure. Because I need to be able to annihilate a lot of units very quickly. Let's go ahead and get us some archers. I'm going to upgrade those archers. Just a little bit. So that's going to help me a little bit more with like the back line stuff. Okay, let's go. Let's see if we can do it. All right, so we can annihilate all the armored stuff pretty early. I think we don't have enough frontline support, and that might be the downfall of this crew. We need a lot of frontline support to support our hero. And she likes to be crazy psychopath. Okay, we'll just get her dead, I guess, apparently. But at least that's one problem out of the way. It sounds terrible. Boom. Probably like summoning in more crossbow units would be a good idea too, where they're like tier 3, right? So it wouldn't take that long to get that summoned. We're on number 3, man. We're dead again. We always wipe on 3. It doesn't matter if it's archers, if it's... It doesn't matter. It's like always wipe on 3. I just feel like I need more tanky units, right? To make this really happen. I am back. I think I'm starting to figure this out a little bit. So her multiplier is all based on how many units are on the playing field. So we want as many tier 1 units as possible. I also have these armored units that run in and kind of, you know, do things too. They have 14.96 armor. It's not very good, but it's something, right? So I need to get their armor percentage higher. I need to get the imps to be doing more damage, but the main thing is her. So I built up her damage and I built up her health. I have cleave built up. She's the cannon. She's the one that needs to go and kill everything. And that's kind of what I'm using her for. I'm using her as the assassin she's meant to be, pretty much. I don't even know where she's at right now. She's over there killing something. Oh, here she is. Alright, so we're going to move her back here to kill everything. Boom, boom, boom. Go ahead and take out these dudes. Oh, and she died. Alright, well, that was GG. It was just an idea that maybe we just are not putting enough effort into her herself. So maybe I just need a ton of units, like 400, 300 units, whatever, and a really powerful Sicaria there. So let's try that along with the imp idea. All right, so we're back. So we have a pretty good army here. 75, not 100 yet, but we're really using kind of Sicaria as like a spell, so to speak. So we're sending her into the back line. Boom, boom, boom. She's got a lot of cleave, so she can take out a lot of enemies and then move out. Really helps. And then as long as I'm using her properly, then we can also get her health back too. Boop, boop. And she should be able to, yep, yeah, no problem. She got this by herself right now. It really helps to have the imps though, because the imps do quite a bit of damage to some of these dudes before they can even get close to our hero. So this is going to be a big sign right here. These guys are pretty big hitters, pretty hard hitters. Unfortunately, they also have armor, which I didn't give the demons the armor synergy, so this might be GG possibly. As long as I can keep her healed up, she just needs to teleport from side to side for that to be effective. And we're good. Alright, so more cleave, more health for her. Basically, I need to pop up her health like crazy. And 303, that's not... The cleave is not enough either, honestly. So let's do tier 3 units. I guess we can get some more of these guys in here. Let's see how far this does, if we get wiped out or not. I probably should have got that synergy now. Where is she at? Okay, she's over here dealing with this dude. Like a crazy person. Oh. Okay. Nope. We're dead. GG. Yeah, I didn't think it would work. It was worth a try. Ooh, so that strategy doesn't work either. I was thinking maybe having her be more of a crazy, awesome character would work, but no, it did not. Alright, we're back up against the Angel of Death. So we have basically 89 archers, and yeah, it's going pretty well so far. Let's see how far we can make it. Let's see how far we can make it here. Hopefully... Oh, I thought she was gonna die, but no, she's good. Yeah, so I need more archers for sure. We have a lot, but you always use more. Let's get to 100. Let's get their crit chance up a little bit higher. There we go. Let's do this thing and see if we can finally get a victory of some type. Trying to keep you back because I don't want you dead. I love the shotgun like element of this. It's so cool. You know, they're just chaining. They're so fast. They're so fast. And then getting all those crits too is going to help with these armor builds like this. Right, let's see what happens. Yeah, their health is going down fast. I feel like it's actually as good, if not better, than the crossbow units, because we're just like doing the same kind of damage. We're doing some pretty crazy damage. All right, let's go ahead and get some more archers, and we get more units. This is the thing, for much cheaper. 36. Okay, so let's go and get one more set. So we have 119 archers. Let's go. Getting that range up is also a good idea. Get back. What are you doing? Oh yeah, she's dead, but that's fine. We got this still. Just spawned in and just went right to her death pretty much. Okay, so we have We're gonna have to get some more archers here. 124. Let's upgrade their damage a bit, and most of all, their speed. Their speed always has to be upgraded. So they're doing 0.6. I don't think much more speed is going to benefit them. I think at this time it's just going to be pure damage and quantity for the most part. Like pure damage and how many archers we have. Maybe even how many other units we have too to distract from the archers. So I'm just going to keep pulling archers out now. Let's go. 28. We need waves of these guys coming in. Just tons of waves of archers. We have to, you know, back up each other and snipe through these dudes. Okay, more damage and more archer units. And we have so many units now. If I do an upgrade on her, it should do a lot of damage. 197 damage. Pretty good. And she's getting a lot of health too. So if I keep pumping her health up, it goes up like a whole 1,000 every tick. So 6,000, and now she's what? Almost at 7,000. So very beneficial. Okay, we should be fine. We have everybody else coming in now, and they were taking on the top, you know, the top waves of people here, but we're fine. 5.6. So we get like a 0.4, 0.04 or something now every time we upgrade. So not that good. Let's see if we can get 200 archers. 164. Things are about to get dicey now with these guys because they love archers so much. Okay, let's go. Alright, they're gonna take out a couple waves of these archers, but they destroyed them, dude. Absolutely destroyed. Alright, we need more. We need to get to 200. 179. Okay, we're close, but I don't think we're gonna hit it just yet. 189. Let's go. The absolute destruction. The only problem is I still feel like we need more melee units because targets are very like single focused, right? They're single target focused. Or maybe like a spell to take out some units in the back end or something crazy like that. Where is she? There she is. Right, you come down here. And where is she? Back here. If you're gonna do something crazy, do it right. You know what I mean? I'm having her spawn in late, but not too late. So that way I can kind of control where she goes and what she's doing for the most part. Got a few of these guys and go back. Which is really how I can control the battlefield. Oh, and that might be bad. But we won! You survived all the waves of enemies to achieve ultimate victory on impossible difficulty. Well done, the developer's proud of you. We did it with archers. Archers and some speed. Just tons of speed. And critical. How many archers was that? I think 200 in the end. How far can we go? I don't know, man. This is 1140. Let's go just end this. I'm not gonna go in this shop. I'm not gonna go crazy. But we just gotta win with Sicaria though. That's awesome, dude. Alright, let's just see how far the autoplay can get. I'm not even gonna mess with Sicaria or anything. Oh, she just died. Can you guys do this without your hero? No, they're already almost dead. I think I was lucky. I was lucky. It was just a matter of how I was controlling things, I think, in that. So we just got a victory with Sicaria. She's done. That's another one complete, guys. We are down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 units. I'm pretty sure I can get it with you two. I can get a victory pretty easy. Probably you as well. The tricky one, of course, is good old Sicaria. I did complete on normal difficulty just so I can get that achievement done. And you as well. These are going to be, you're probably not going to be that bad. You though, Sicaria is going to be something else. These, we'll get these next. We'll work on that top line and get them next. I have struggled with you a little bit actually, but I'm sure I can do it. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you very soon for the next one. Bye-bye.